One of my biggest fears in getting a trailer was running into situations just like this. An unpassable trail with very little room to maneuver and dangerous obstacles or hillsides to navigate around. It's only our second trip with the trailer, and this isn't the first time we've been in a tough spot. Right now we are making our way up 12 Mile Canyon Road. It's just time to get back into the mountains. And so we've left work, this is just an overnighter, a Friday night. Man, I'm looking forward to being back in the mountains doing some camping. It's been super hot in Utah this whole week, and like the mid to high 90s. And you know, looking at the temp gauge, it's like 75 and dropping. So we are in the right spot. Just trying to make our way up to a little bit higher elevation, find somewhere we can pull off and camp for the night. Man, it feels so good to be back in the mountains. It is beautiful. It's, you know, busy season for the mountains. Everyone trying to get out of the heat, so we had to keep climbing. We are up above 10,000 feet now, and there was a couple of places where there was actually snow coming across the road on the switchbacks, which I think is what made it so that a spot like this was available where normally it would be taken. But we've just got beautiful view of the mountains all around. Just got the trailer leveled, and man, I'm excited to just get camp up and rolling. I wish we would have got here a teeny bit early, because we probably only have like 20 minutes of light before it gets, you know, dark and ready, basically time for bed. It is Saturday morning. We left after work last night and made our way up into the Manti-La Sal National Forest above Mayfield, Utah. And this is really our first summer mountain camping trip. It's beautiful. There's still quite a bit of snow you can see up on the ridges. In fact, some of the switchbacks coming up the roads, we ran into a little bit of snow. It's like mid-June, so that means we had a great snow year, which is awesome. And you know, this adventure is really going to be really just about camping. You know, a lot of my trips, we basically burn into camp, sleep at night, pack up first thing in the morning, hit the road, repeat. And today I don't want to do that. We'll do some nice exploring in the vehicle. I have this lake that I want to take the kids to that has been several years since I've been to it. But, you know, we're going to take it easy this morning and just really, like, quote-unquote camp. Just enjoy being around camp, have a nice fire, maybe play some games around camp, teach the kids some skills, and just enjoy being in this beautiful scenery. Because, man, there's a lot to take in here. Run and jump off, Jackie. Jump like this. One downside of the trailer configuration is there's no secondary access hatch. So if you forget to get something you need out, you have to tilt the lid with the tent deployed to get it out. Not impossible, but not super convenient. So for breakfast this morning, working on some sausage right there. One of our new favorite things to do are these Bisquick shake and pour. I just love that it's so compact. You just basically add water, shake it up, and you have your pancake mix. And man, it's really handy. Add in some sausage and some eggs with it, and it's a nice, good mountain breakfast.
Dad,
What, Momo?
strawberries are not in the freezer.
I already got the strawberries out.
Oh. Hey, take your bag.
Pancake, egg, sausage. It's a good breakfast.
Yes, he was deciding to make a sandwich, even though I didn't
And that
want it.
mountain line,
Oh yeah, the
snow everywhere.
Uh-huh.
Perfect time to be up here.
After breakfast, we settled in for the morning. I wanted some shade, so we set up the awning, and the kids wanted to play some games, so we spent a few hours playing cards, exploring camp, and reading.
Daddy.
It was nice to not be in a hurry and just spend the day enjoying the mountains with the kids. After lunch, we packed up to do some exploring. I've been wanting to go back to Farron Reservoir for several years after a brief visit I made on a solo trip. It's been a super hot week, and I figured a visit to a nice mountain lake would be the perfect way to spend the very hot day. Not to mention, the kids love any excuse to play in the water. So we hopped in the GX and headed up the mountain towards Farron Reservoir.
Well, we were able to make that turn, but the drone ran out of battery. We had to do an emergency landing on it really quick. I was hoping that I could catch, get and turn around. Luckily, right there, that spot was just big enough. I was worried I was maybe going to have to unhook the trailer and kind of flip it around, but it all worked out. Going further in elevation higher is not going to work. So we're headed down now, and there's a trail that goes off of the main road of 12 Mile. I think it's called 6 Mile Canyon. I'm not positive. I've never driven on it, so we're going to head over towards it and do some exploring over there, see if we can't find something. I was hoping we could make it up over to Farron Reservoir, but no way. We still had probably like 500 feet left to climb, and the entire road was covered in snow, and I'm sure the next switch back over was going to even have more snow, so not an option. So now we're declining in elevation, and hopefully we will have clearer roads. Well, we got to another part where snow's coming up over the road. I was optimistic because we're headed down, actually losing elevation fairly quickly. But we passed another guy who was just going by in a new Nissan Frontier. He said it gets real narrow, sketchy enough that he didn't want to go back that way. Where we're by ourselves, I don't want to do that with the trailer. If we got in a real pickle spot, it'd be hard to get turned around, have issues with traction, things like that. It just doesn't seem good, but I guess it's real narrow and there's a big drop off. So we're going to continue going down 12 Mile, and worst case scenario, we can go all the way down to the bottom of 12 Mile and then go back over and up 6 Mile to kind of check out what I wanted to see. But there were a couple of the little spurs along here that I think are worth checking out too, so we'll go take a look at those. man, the beavers have been hard at work right here at this little lake. They've been, you can see it's all built up here. On the other side of it, there's a bunch of trees that have all been chewed down by the beavers. There's this beautiful view of this nice little lake, an incredible mountain range behind it. We're just making our way down 12 miles still, and I just had to stop because this was so beautiful. Let the kids get out, play. The mountains are just so lush and green right now. Flowers everywhere. It's perfect time to be up in them. Well, we've stopped at Town Reservoir, and man, it is beautiful. You have this huge cliff range over there, inlet coming in, and then the dams on that side. There, it looks like there's a few organized campsites here, and you know, just people doing some fishing. Looks like the fishing is not bad. I've seen a bunch surfacing. It's like the middle of the day. The guy just left and had a whole little string of them on his stringer. So anyways, the boys, they're making their way around the lake. Charlotte's just getting her feet wet and enjoying, you know, some nice really cold mountain water, and just enjoying being out right now. How was that? I was curious what you guys were going to do over there when you couldn't go around. You had to bushwhack up the mountain a little bit.
Yeah, kind of. Well, there's like, you could kind of see a trail.
Yeah.
So we had to like make our way through the branches.
Oh, even under. There you go.
I want to get one.
Let's stop.
That was awesome.
Good job, Charlotte.
After spending the afternoon at Town Reservoir and dragging that tire out of the water, we decided to head home. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching.